That's Mariah Clayton. If you need me at the 3, coach, I can play the 3. If you need me at the 4, coach, you need me to go out the post and play perimeter on offense, I got it, coach. If you need me to play perimeter on offense and defensively guard a 2 guard, I got you, coach. If you need an important rebound down the stretch.
Let go, let go, let go. Ayy, yeah, know I'ma talk my, ayy, know I'ma talk my shit. Ayy, yeah, ayy.
Hey, what's up, basketball world? This is Swift, and we got another player today, special guest. We got Mariah Clayton from Duncanville High School, one of the top 2024s in the DFW area, one of the top players in the state. Mariah is a player that's underrated, but Mariah is your Swiss Army knife. Mariah does it all. She's a jack of all trades. Mariah rebounds. She scores. She defends the post. She defends perimeter players on the wing. Just wherever you need her, she's been placed. And this past year, they needed her to play a lot at the 4 position at Duncanville High School, and she played it. I mean, she battled 5 players. She battled other 4 players, 6 4s, 6 3s, 6 5s, 6 feet. It didn't matter. She's what you call a dog. Mariah Clayton, she's a dog. She's a dog. So if you're looking for a dog, she's a dog. And she can play at any level. She can play at the Power 5 level, so she's deserving of any offer that's given to her. But if you pay attention to Mariah Clayton and watch her 2024 class, you will be impressed.
Yeah, this is Corey, co-host of the Baseline Talk. We're delighted to have Mariah on the show. Swift has gave us a great 30,000-foot description of this player. She is a junior at Duncanville, standing about, how tall are you?
5'9".
5'9". You play bigger than 5'9".
Yeah, she plays bigger. She's 5'9", play about 6 foot, 6'1".
Yeah. So she basically, that player that does it all. Can play all the 2, the 3, and the 4. Been a very, very instrumental part of the Duncanville program this year, and we're just delighted to have you on the show.
So starting off, Mariah, I just would like to ask you a question. And you do so much, so you can name a few things. What do you feel is your greatest strength on the basketball court? What do you bring to the table? What do you think you do the best?
I say not being scared of the opponent.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
really. So your confidence level is pretty high.
Yes, sir.
You okay? That's phenomenal, because that's half the battle. I think in order to be a great player and a big time player, you have to be confident. I tell parents, I tell kids, because sometimes any little thing can destroy that confidence. For his opinions, teammate opinions, parent opinions at home, whether it's mom, dad, riding you. So I think that's great that you're confident. For us on the basketball side, what do you think is your greatest strength?
Getting to the hole.
Getting to the hole. You gotta love a player that gets to the hole, and Mariah does a great job of getting to the hole, and she does it uncannily, because she's now. If you ask Mariah, she probably say, "I'm not the fastest player in the world. I'm not the quickest player in the world." But you know what? Mariah can get to that basket. She can get to the hole anytime she get ready, and when she get to the hole, she can finish. She can finish. So, okay, you get to the hole. Great. What else do you bring to the table for a basketball team? And you can give us a couple of examples.
Team player, energy.
Team player energy, but I'm talking about during the course of the game. What are some things that you know that you're going to be able to give a team when y'all inside the game?
Like my team?
Yeah, any team that you play on. I mean, you go do this, you go do that, you go do this and do that. What are some of those things?
Score, rebound, defend all positions, make sure my team's scoring.
And when you say defend all positions, What positions do you mean? What position are you
1
talking
through 5.
1 through 5.
Oh, all positions, not. I thought you were gonna say like 2 to 3 to 4. He meant all, like
So what gives
every
you
last
the,
one of them.
what gives you the ability to guard a 4 and a 5? Like, what are some things that you use inside of a game if you're playing against a 6? Like when y'all went to California, y'all played Sierra Canyon, and then y'all played Jada Williams' team, who had the big girls. But what are some of the things that you use against bigger opponents?
I say the first thing is being strong.
Okay,
Second, mindset.
gotcha. So when you're playing against post players, you bodying up. You not backing down. You giving them form. You pushing them. Whatever you got to do to defend them, pretty much.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And she's absolutely correct. Like she said, 1 through the 5, and she did that for her high school, and her high school didn't lose a game in Texas. So, college coaches, these are some factors about Mariah Clayton. She will get to the hole. She rebounds. She defends all positions. And okay, what position do you see yourself playing in college? What do you feel like is your position?
A guard.
A guard.
Guard. Oh.
Okay. Would you say when you say guard, is it a 2-player or is it a 3-player? Which one? Which one?
3.
3. Okay. So, and I think she's absolutely correct on that. I think Mariah will make a great 3-player at the Power 5 level because, for one, she can defend on the perimeter. For one, she has the body to bang with bigger, stronger players. She's going to rebound from that position. She's going to give you scoring from that position. She gets to the hole at will, but at the same time, she can knock down the open 3-point shot, and she can knock down the open mid-range shot. And she's extremely competitive. And I've seen her knock down clutch free throws. I've seen her make clutch baskets. And one thing that I like about Mariah Clayton is that she competes. She just flat out competes. It don't matter what team it is, where you're from, where she is, where she got to fly to go to compete. She flat out competes. So, 3-player. So, tell us where we can find you this summer.
I'm going to be playing with Drive Nation.
Drive Nation. So
Okay.
she's gonna be playing with Drive Nation this summer. Y'all, is there any particular player that just kind of you like playing against, or is there any team you like playing against on the AAU side that kind of brings out the best? Is there any type of competition that
Do you have like a personal kind of like rivalry, like maybe even here locally in the state of Texas that you've been, battling for the last X number of years? She's on this team, you're on this team. No matter what, y'all end up, facing each other 1 or 2, 3 times during the summer. Like, is this like, like I got to play you again and you finna catch the best of me? So is there a particular player or a few players that you just love competing against?
No, sir. I just like the teams that have all the hype.
Yeah. Well, what about so let me rephrase that. In your you guys had an awesome high school season. You had a very, very competitive schedule. Everybody in the state of Texas, probably nationwide, knows that rivalry between DeSoto, the City Hill, Duncanville, DeSoto. Anytime 2 of those 3 teams meet, it's just going to be y'all give the best. Y'all get the best out of each other. Is there do you look forward to those games?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Is there any player on either one of those teams that you look forward playing against in particular?
Mariah.
That's and she plays for who? Which team?
DeSoto.
DeSoto. Okay, so
Mariah Vincent.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. The Mariah versus Mariah matchup is it brings the best out of you, and you probably bring the best out of her because you're gonna go at her, she's gonna go at you. So you like those type of competitive battles?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. That's gonna playing on the EYBL. That's gonna kind of that prepares you. That prepares you with for the competition that you're going to be facing on the EYBL circuit this season.
Are there any dream colleges that you might have that you might, oh, okay, I like this school, I like that school that you grew up liking or
Your
loving?
favorite school, favorite programs, or
I grew up liking Baylor, but now it's LSU.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you like about the LSU program?
The coach
You like the coach?
and the energy is always there.
And the energy is always there. That's good reason. Um, I wanted to ask Mom, Kiva, I want to ask her a question because you're a parent and you're a mother as well. So when it comes to deciding Mariah's future in her college choice, what are some things as a mother that you're looking from a college?
Basically, it's not the basketball. It's medical. She wants to be in the medical field, so who has a high medical field? After basketball, what's your plans?
mm-hmm.
Nice. So that's important. What is she looking to pursue in the medical field?
Nursing.
Nursing.
Okay.
So you're looking for a program with a good nursing school, good quality nursing school. Nice.
Is there a nurse in the family? Is there a reason? You know, like why did you choose? You know.
My mom always wanted to be a nurse.
Okay.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Mom, is there a are we open to all schools, or we're open to leaving Texas, or
I'm open to whatever suits Mariah, whatever makes her happy,
Uh-huh.
lead her in that path. She wants to stay closer to home, but I mean, if her choice is we're leaving out of state, then we all just leaving out of state.
did I see an offer come across social media on you here recently?
Yes, sir.
Where's that offer to?
Morgan State.
Morgan State. The MEAC Morgan State is where? Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yeah. It's a HBCU. I'm a HBCU grad myself. So I'm partial to HBCUs. I love HBCUs. Morgan State's a good school. The MEAC is a good conference to play in.
How many offers do you have so far?
3.
3. Morgan State,
Cal Poly, and Seward County.
Okay.
Cal Poly, Seward County.
Okay.
Nice,
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I know I've seen you play at Duncanville, and I think your stock is going to rise this season. You are I've seen you play like you got a really good body as a guard. You play through contact. I may rephrase that. It look like you're seeking out the contact when you're going to the hole. Because I see kids just kind of bounce off of you, So it's like when you come to the hole, you coming hard, and that's good. Do you get to the foul line quite often?
Yes, sir.
I can tell. What area of improvement do you want to see, out of your game?
I say shooting.
Okay. You want to be able to stroke it more often from behind the 3?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Because you definitely great at finishing around the rim. I've seen that and everything. What are you doing to become a better shooter?
After practice every day, I get up shots, and before practice starts, I'm always on time, but I get up shots before practice starts.
Okay, so you're putting up a lot of shots often. That's what it takes. Repetition. That's what I believe in. You get better by reps. So get in there and put up. I don't know, Swift. What do you think is a good number? On a workout session. 500. Makes 500 makes. 500 makes. Yeah.
I got a question, Mariah. I'm a college coach, and I signed Mariah. What do I get from Mariah? What type of person is Mariah? Like student wise, you just said you're never late. Is that something that you take pride in?
Yes, sir.
So you're early most of the time.
Yes, sir.
You like being on time.
Yes, sir.
You don't like be late.
No, sir.
Okay, yeah. Things like that. What would I would expect from Mariah Clayton as the person?
I'm a humble person, a leader, and I make straight A's. So
Oh, straight A.
yes, sir.
Hey.
So even now, because I know you made some adjustments and changes, but you're still making straight A's.
I have 2 B's, but
Okay.
they're high B's.
Okay, gotcha. That's nice. It's real nice. Okay, so what type of I guess so you obviously you're a great student. You like being punctual. You're on time in the locker room with your teammates. What type of person are you? Are you the funny person? Are you the serious person? Or are you the one that's gonna motivate others? Like what person?
I'm the funny person, but I'm always motivated.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you funny. So you like to joke around in the locker room. So
Yes, sir.
okay, like pregame wise, you listen to music, zoned in, or you just around messing people, making jokes? I mean,
If I see somebody down, I'm always try to pick them up. But I'm locked in, but I'm still like being funny.
I
That's
got
just
you.
who I am.
Nice.
That's awesome. That's awesome. But we're about to pay the bills right now. We're gonna take a little 45-second break, and this part of the podcast is brought to you by the March Fest tournament. This tournament is about 18 years old.
March Fest.
It has brought in some of the best players in the world in the history of the game. Has played the Brittany
Yes.
Grinders, the Odyssey Sims, the Cokie Reeds, the Mariah Jeffersons, you name it in Texas. These kids have come, or they're women now that come through and played in it. The tournament is March the 25th, 26th at the Duncanville Field House. Registration is now available at marchfestdfw.com. Log on, get your team in. This last year, this year, Cy-Fair, Nike National Champion. Last year, Cal Stars, Nike National Champion. More than about 40 McDonald All-Americans has played in this game. It's the kickoff tournament of the season. Get in there.
And this is the kickoff. This is the tournament that everybody looks forward to start the season and show off and showcase their team. This is the tournament like March Fest. This is the first time. This is our first event. We go showcase our talent. Like you said, some of the best players played in it.
Ariel Atkins.
Brittany Griner, Ariel Atkins, Breonna Turner, Kennedy Carter, Mariah Jefferson, Alexis Jones, Alexis Morris. The list goes on. And some of the best teams, some of the best programs, Pro Skills, Cy-Fair, Drive Nation, Team Legs, DFW Elite, San Antonio Finest. This is that event.
Premier.
This is that event. And now also is it the kickoff, but it's the tournament that's going to let you know where you at. A lot of things happen after this event. People get cut. People switch teams. Competition. It's just what it's about. So we're in that season. So if you hadn't registered for the March Fest, you need to register now.
Awesome. Well, Mariah, Mom, I wanted to take this point because what I noticed in the first part of the episode, Mariah uses the 2 words or 3 words, yes sir and no sir, all the time. So I just wanted to just say that's noticeable. So I know it's coming from the parent. And it's noticeable, and I think it's going to take her a long way. That's signs of a respect, and just keep it up. I mean, I'm always impressed when I see kids, use those words, sir, and yes, sir, and yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and as opposed to yeah, no, and what, and all that. So college coaches, it's a respectable. She respects. She's very respectable, and I know that's coming from her parents, directly from her parents.
Thank you.
Yeah, college coaches, it's another phase of what you're getting when you sign Mariah Clayton. I mean, you got a respectful kid. You got a kid that's going to be punctual. You got a kid that loves basketball. You got a kid that likes to play defense, likes to play any position on the court, whatever that's going to help the team wins. that's Mariah Clayton. If you need me at the 3, coach, I can play the 3. If you need me at the 4, coach, you need me to go out the post and play perimeter on offense, I got it, coach. If you need me to play perimeter on offense and defensively guard a 2 guard, I got you, coach. If you need an important rebound down the stretch of a game, a clutch rebound, if you need a clutch loose ball, I got you, coach. That's what Mariah brings to the table. So that's the type of player you're going to get. Moving forward, going back to the respect thing and the discipline. The discipline. She wants to be a nurse, so she pretty much has her life figured out. And I'm with Corey. I think she's going to have a great summer. She was one of my favorite players during the high school season. She was one of those players that was under the radar. She didn't get much exposure last year, and she has 3 offers. But don't let that mistake you. She has 3 offers because she hasn't really been seen. She really hasn't been on the platform to get showcased. And this year, with her playing Drive Nation and doing the EYBL schedule, she's going to get tested. So she's going to play against some high caliber competition, and I think she's going to thrive in that type of competition.
So Mariah, so you made the decision to go to Drive Nation. Can you just kind of explain to us what are some of the things, some of the goals that you have, you like to achieve this summer?
I say being seen, having a team that I know that I can trust and actually play with, and having a good coach.
Okay. The EYBL is a great platform for players. And I've seen you play, and I have no doubt that you'll be you're on the right platform and you'll be successful. Are you excited about being on that stage?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Did you play in the EYBL program last year?
No, sir.
This is your first time. Okay.
Who did you play with last year?
Yeah. Where did you?
I play with Team Lex Select 40.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You played on the Select 40.
Which team? I know they have different names beside the Team Lex to kind of.
Oh, Team Lex Loaded.
Team Lex Loaded. Okay. Your first big tournament in front of college coaches will be the Boo Williams. It's it's a great platform and everything. And do you feel like you need to do anything special, or just keep the same workout regimen? Going into the Boo Williams, or are you gonna, step up your workout hours or anything? Do you have anything planned?
Well, right now I work out a lot, so
Oh,
I feel like I'll be ready.
Okay.
I got a question. What made you feel like you needed to make a change as far as AAU teams? Like you said, you played with Team Lex Loaded last year. You played with Drive Nation this year. What was some of the factors that helped you decide on Drive Nation?
Well, last year I did everything I can do, like playing the games, doing everything right, scoring, helping my team win. But I never just got the exposure, and I feel like if I moved up to EYBL, that'll help me.
Nice.
Very good answer. And that's important. What I get from that is you made a decision. I'm gonna call it a business decision, for yourself. I guess it's a family decision as well, because I'm sure your parents had something, had input, probably the stamp of approval, on it as well. But that's the difference in your scholastic or your high school season versus your AAU season. Your AAU season, you have to go for where what's best for you. You have to do what's best for you, and I admire you for to saying your answer to that.
Yeah, that's a big decision, because that's a decision that a lot of kids go through. What team am I going to play with? And you have a lot of coaches and instructors say, "Hey, I'm going to help you get some offers," but I mean, like you said, you got 3 offers, and you got. I guess I assume you got those 3 offers during your high school season.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you moved on from Team Lex Loaded and going on to Drive Nation because you're seeking more exposure. You feel like you're a player that, like you said, you did everything that you could do with Team Lex Loaded. You rebounded, you scored, and you still feel you needed a little bit more exposure. And I admire you and respect you as well for that decision. And, you know, everybody's circumstance is different, but with your circumstance, I think you made a good business decision. So I'm gonna commend you. I think it's a good decision, and we'll see at the end of the summer. But this kid's gonna do the same thing with Drive Nation. She's gonna score. She's gonna rebound. She's going to defend, and wherever they have her in their thought process and equation is she's going to exceed those expectations. She's going to be that glue type of player because that's the type of player she is. She's a glue player. She's a player that you got to have on the floor because she's going to give you everything that you need. So, yeah, impressed with that decision.
Thank you.
Now, Damion Swift had mentioned, earlier that, it felt like, you're going to have a breakout summer. You have a breakout season and everything. And I know he probably feels that way because of, your performance, that you had over, at Duncanville High this year. Going into this season, what do you feel will help you? I know he had his reason why he think you're gonna have a breakout season. We talked about you. I concur. But what do you feel like some things that you are going to achieve to be this junior that is kind of quote unquote flying on the radar to getting on the radar?
I say being in my right position because of my size, everybody thinks that I'm a big, but I'm actually a guard. So.
Oh, okay. So that's good. Like, there's
Beautiful.
It's really not no 5. What you say 5'9"?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's not no 5'9" post players. In no EYBO teams.
It's no 5'9" 4 players in any Power 5
right
program.
Right.
So that was absolutely a business decision that she made.
Absolutely.
And with Drive Nation, because this is a podcast and you're on, and I even want to hold Drive Nation, to the fire. They stated that they were going to let you play your natural position and the position that you're going to get recruited at.
Yes, sir.
So you're going to play on a guard. You're going to play on the wing.
Yes, sir.
Great decision. So, yeah, Drive Nation, I think you made a good choice by selecting Mariah and also putting her at the position that's going to help her, putting her at the position that she's going to be able to allow college coaches to get a thorough evaluation. And me being a former Baylor assistant head coach under Kemp and having to do evaluations and having to make decisions, that's extremely important because her playing the post or at the 4 position, I can't get a thorough evaluation. I'm not even going to be able to see that she can help my program because immediately when I look at her height, she has to play on the perimeter. And because she's playing on the perimeter right now, she's going to be able to get a thorough evaluation, which is the best thing for her.
And, and you mentioned about 5 minutes ago, actually, like what are some things that you're doing to improve your game? And, and you said that you're putting up shots and, Swift already, gave you a recommendation of, 300, 400, 500 makes per workout session. So, that's going to help you this season on the EYBL. I feel like, you're definitely one of the top 10 juniors in the state of Texas.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to, you having an outstanding summer. Drive Nation has a good staff over there. Jermaine O'Neill's done some great things. What's the head coach name?
Coach Ed.
Coach Ed. Yeah, he did. He did great last year on the EYBL. 16U coach. He went to UAPB. I know him very well. So you're in great hands. great hands over there and everything. Tell us, just outside of basketball, we had your teammate on in another session. We found out some interesting things about her. So outside of basketball, what are some things Mariah likes to do?
Well, I like going outside just to walk around, and I like going out with my family and friends.
Okay.
Going outside to walk around. Like when you go outside to walk around, why do you enjoy that so much? Why?
It just sets my mind free.
Okay, so you're walking around to think.
Yes, sir.
You're just not going outside to walk around. You're going outside to walk around to pretty much meditate.
Yes, sir.
Okay, gotcha.
Are there any talents that you like to tell the podcast that we don't know that you have?
I don't have none.
You funny? Do you dance? Do you cook? Is there something
I
that
cook.
you do?
Yes, sir.
Are you a pretty good cook?
No,
yes,
sir.
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir. No.
Yes, I am.
Work in progress.
Yes, I'm working.
What do you like to cook though? What is your favorite dish?
Mm,
Or what do you like? You want to learn how to cook?
I don't know, really. It's just like I see new things and I try it.
Okay. All right. Breakfast?
Yes, sir.
You good with breakfast? Okay, cool. So straight A student, and we're not gonna even, you got 2 high B's, so we're gonna still say that's straight A, right? And which is awesome. That's going to transition over to your next phase in your academics, which is college or whatever. I'm impressed. What do you have to do to maintain straight A's? I mean, how much does one like yourself have to study?
I have to study a lot because I take all AP classes, so that's harder. And I have to
Wow.
be locked into school and set all my distractions to the side.
So give me what's studying a lot? Hour, 2 hours? What is a lot?
For some classes, it's way more hours than it should be. But
You have the discipline to do that?
yes,
You
sir.
study that long sometimes?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Impressive.
And what's your favorite subject?
Math.
Math. Okay. And so she's taking all AP courses?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So you'll go into college with credits.
Yes, sir.
Good. And so nursing. You want to be a nurse.
Yes, sir.
That's going to take a lot of what kind of background? Biology and mathematics.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you wasn't going to be a nurse, is there anything, what else would you be? Have you thought about it?
I want to do hair. I want to go to like cosmetology.
Mm-hmm.
So do you do hair now?
Yes, sir.
What
That's
else
your
can you
talent.
do?
Oh, what?
Yeah,
That's
you
talent.
You gotta say that. You said cooking. I mean, hair. So what else can you do with hair?
I can braid.
You can braid?
Yes, sir.
Really? What type of braids?
All types of braids.
Can you do the 2-strand twist?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you can?
Yes, sir.
You can do like braids, like
Box braids, straight back braids.
Really?
I do boys' hair too, so
You do?
dreads. Yes, sir.
do you charge or you
I charge.
what's
So
your price? What's your charge?
Well, box braids, I haven't had no clients but my sister. But boys, 35.
35 for the
But I have brothers.
2-strand twist?
Yes, sir.
Okay. She charged $35 for the 2-strand twist, and she can do box braids. So hey, if you really don't want to pay that money that you pay for box braids, you can look at Mariah Clayton.
Hey, you fellas, that's you got AAU tournaments. You want to look clean. You want to look clean. Now you can don't come trying to get no appointment on Friday. She play AAU too. Get over there like on a Wednesday or something. Get your hair braided, and she gonna give her $35 in a tip.
Yes, sir.
Leave her a tip.
Get tight, get right.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Like you're well-rounded individual, like straight A's. You've already as a junior, you've already got offers. You're about to you're gonna play on the EYBL stage. You play for one of the best high school teams, in the country. You played against some of the top high school teams in the country that has, the top players in the country. You're about to go play against the top players and with the top players this season. So does that I know, does that excite you?
Yes, sir.
It does? Okay. Do you don't have to tell us who, but have you kind of found out who you're playing with? I don't want to know who, because that's
Yes,
kind of you excited about your new teammates?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
You have a good point guard?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And again, Ed, I'm going to hold you to the fire. I do not want to see this young lady guard no post this summer, guarding the 4 position or the 5 position. Put her at the wing, let her guard the wing, let her play perimeter on offense, and get a real full evaluation. So, this is a podcast that's for the players and for the parents. So we advocates for the parents and the players. So this young lady needs to be on the perimeter. That's the position that she gonna play in college. So I just want to hold you. I just want to hold your foot to the fire, because I know it's gonna be situations that's go call for different things. And if it is, that's cool. But she's a 3 player, and she's a big time 3 player. She can play in the Big 12 at the 3 position. She can play in the ACC or the SEC. So she needs to be on the perimeter. If no one else, this young lady needs that. Even though she's a banger, she's a dog, and she can get down with the best of them, do what's best for her. This is AAU basketball, and that's what we do. We do the things that's going to help those kids get to college. I understand sometimes in high school, you got to do what's best for the team, and sometimes they got to play positions that's not really their natural college position. But AAU, she has a choice, and she decided to play with Drive Nation. So we just got to hold our end of the bargain and put her where she needs to play.
Well, we know college coaches, all EYBL teams, they do play. And the first evaluation period is going to be in Boo Williams. That's where you're going to be, right?
Yes, sir.
I think that's, I can't remember, April 22nd through the 24th.
21st through the 23rd.
21st through the 23rd. Mariah will be with Lady Drive Nation 17U, EYBL college coaches. Do you have social media? I know you do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You can. We'll have all of her social media handles in the description. We like to thank Mom for you allowing her to come on. We had your teammate on in the earlier episode. I mean, we just got real lucky, getting two great players, great student athletes. Both you guys are knocking it out on the court. Both you guys are knocking it out in the classroom. Both you guys doing hair, and everything. Is there anything that you would like to kind of let the rest of the podcast know about Mariah, where you're gonna, we know where you're gonna be playing? Anything else that you feel like you want to just leave us with?
I just want to say, watch out.
Watch out. She is coming.
She come, a dog.
Well, we like to appreciate everybody for tuning in to the Baseline Talk podcast. We appreciate you. If you would do us a great favor, we want you to click the like and subscribe button, and check out more content on this podcast. Is a lot of great episodes coming our way. We like to thank our guest, Mariah Clayton, 5'9" guard, bully guard. She goes to the hole with a vengeance, knocking girls over. You're gonna bounce off of her. She's in the gym. She's getting that jumper where it's gonna be extremely consistent behind the 3-point line, and everything. We just like we just like close out by saying thank you guys for bringing us. Thank you, Mom, for bringing her on the podcast. And till next time, don't forget about the March Fest tournament, March 25th, 26th at the Duncanville Fieldhouse. You probably check Mariah out there. It's in a lot of other great teams around the great state of Texas. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on.
Offer her now. Look at these shoulders. Dog.
Or later. Offer her now, but you better get in now. Cause later might be too late. She's gonna blow actuate. That means blow up.
Blow up. Watch
She's gonna
out.
blow up.
Watch out.
She coming. She is coming. One of the top 2024s in the state of Texas. Bar none. All right.